Shifting focus, Kamal Haasan will formally take the political plunge on the 21st of February. In a public statement, Haasan has revealed that he will launch his political party on the 21st and embark on a statewide tour the same day. He will begin the journey from Ramanathapuram, his hometown, and later visit people from the districts of Madurai, Dindigul and Sivagangai. The veteran actor said that he intends to challenge the status quo that has been plaguing the politics of Tamil Nadu. Haasan insisted that the statewide tour was neither an act of rebellion nor a gathering for glamour, and made an open call to his supporters, asking them to join him in empowering the country and the state. Now, in November last year, Kamal Haasan had said that he will be making a string of announcements related to his political debut. Listen in.
We'll announce the dates and everything from January onwards. That will be the actual thing. Even then, I may not be ready with the party's name, because I want to talk to people before deciding that as well. Because it is not a marketable product, it is people's will. And I want them to be partners in the making of this party and endeavor a success.
The AIADMK has, however, downplayed Kamal Haasan's entry into politics, saying it will make no difference to their political prospects.
Kamal Haasan is totally immaterial to Tamil Nadu politics. He has been planted by DMK to diffuse Mr. Rajinikanth. That's all. Nothing that there is no impact for Mr. Kamal Haasan. But the advantage for AIADMK is all the anti-incumbency vote will get divided between DMK and to some extent to Rajinikanth and TTV Dinagaran, and everything will ultimately make AIADMK to win in the elections.
And here's a look at the pros and cons of Kamal Haasan as listed out by his fans and supporters. Now, Kamal Haasan is a veteran actor. He's obviously someone who's very charismatic. He's seen as bold and outspoken, not just by his fans, but also by other political pundits. He's somebody who has a wide social media reach. He's been very active on Twitter and Facebook. He's a good orator in Tamil, apart from being a good orator in Hindi and English as well. Kamal Haasan is seen as somebody who's an intellectual. He doesn't just indulge in empty politics. He has a good fan base that a lot of people believe can be turned into a substantial voter base. Now, Kamal Haasan is a Tamilian from Madurai. He has a lot of fans in his hometown. In fact, he'll be kickstarting his campaign there. Now, the cons are may not be able to hold his own against Netas. Kamal Haasan, remember, has been taking up a lot of social issues of late. He's been speaking about polluted lakes and other issues that the state administration is neglecting. He's been talking about environmental issues as well. Kamal Haasan, another con that we're talking about is, can he convert his popularity into votes? That's a challenge that Kamal Haasan will face when he takes a political plunge. Now, he already has made political enemies because he said that saffron is not his color. He's positioned himself against the BJP. He's not really sided either with the DMK or the AIADMK. He's met left leaders. He's also met Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and congratulated him on his initiatives in the capital. And he's spoken out against saffronization of politics. So he's already made, the Bharatiya Janata Party his enemy before taking a political plunge. Let's get now out from Shalini, who's with us live this afternoon. Shalini, so far, Kamal Haasan has said that saffron is not his color. He's refrained from making very clear political statements against any political party. But as far as his own campaign is concerned, he's taken up social issues and environmental issues so far.
Well, Simi, you've seen him go inspect the Enoch Creek. You've seen him lend his hand to the farmers, sit with them, talk to them, find out what the problems they face, even the fishermen community for that matter. But Kamal Haasan till now has just remained an activist. And yesterday you had him come out in the open saying, I will announce the name of my political party. The Kamal Haasan who we know wanted to be an anti-corruption crusader. He wanted to launch an app to fight corruption. However, not much work done there. But this is the Ulaganayagan coming out telling the world that yes, I'm entering politics, that's for sure, and I've got a party in mind, and I'll announce its name and its political stand on February 21st. Join me because I want to know what the people want, what are the needs of the people, what are their afflictions, what are their aspirations, what are the problems they're facing, so that I can empower the state and the country. In the very first paragraph of the letter he put out, he started off with saying that he is displeased with the plague that's attacking Tamil Nadu right now. This is the Kamal Haasan we have seen from last year, from November last year, when he said he wants to enter politics because he wants to bring about a difference. But how much of the difference is he going to make? That is something that has intrigued all of us, that is yet to be seen with the work on the ground, because Kamal Haasan, yes, has taken up a lot of social issues, and he has also criticized the government a couple of times on social media. But how much of it is going to reflect in the groundwork, that's something we have to see, because he is a popular actor.
Right.
So is Mr. Rajinikanth, who also very recently came into politics. Two popular actors entering the political front. But how much of actual work are they going to do on the ground when it comes to going against the Dravidian parties who have dominated Tamil Nadu politics for so long?
Shalini, thanks so much for that update. Two superstars taking the political plunge, but who will be a better politician? Now, Kamal Haasan is somebody who's seen as bold and outspoken, but he's already made political enemies when he's spoken out against the Modi government. Rajinikanth, on the other hand, also has a massive support base and has no political rivals so far. So that's an advantage that works in favor of the Thalaiva. Now, Kamal Haasan is seen as somebody who easily connects with people since he's a Tamilian. Rajinikanth, on the other hand, faced Tamil outfits ire for being a Kannadiga. He's a Kannadiga who's made it big in the Tamil film industry, but as far as politics goes, he is not a native of the state, so that might come in his way as far as politics is concerned. Kamal Haasan vocal about current issues and political vacuum in the state. Rajinikanth criticized for not standing up for causes. While Kamal Haasan has been very active on Twitter, he's taken up several causes, spoken about the state of politics in the state, criticized the lack of governance. Rajinikanth has been mum, has made no statements, but of course, after he makes a political debut, he will be expected to take a strong stand on issues that actually matter to the people of the state. We have Priyambada, who's with us on the phone line. Priyambada, we're comparing both these leaders. There are advantages and disadvantages that both leaders face. The big question now, who will actually emerge as more successful in politics?
Well, our India Today poll that we conducted yesterday, a massive poll that has created a huge impact in Tamil Nadu, clearly showed that Mr. Rajinikanth has an edge over Kamal Haasan, or rather, he is way ahead of Mr. Kamal Haasan, because at least that's what the poll says. But both these actors are new to politics. Unlike MGR or Jayalalitha, who had given a lot of time to politics before calling or trying to form the government, here are two actors who are novice in the sense to the politics. They haven't seen how a booth level agent works or how a ground level worker works. How are they going to consolidate and come? So I would say, I would put them both on the equal platform and say it's a test for both of them. Of course, Rajini has the advantage of mass appeal, youngsters, and also fan clubs which he's been able to consolidate, and the Makkal Mandram which he started recently has been getting thousands and thousands of registrations. But Kamal Haasan also has the nativity. Remember, he's going to start it from a birthplace, Madurai, southern belt of Tamil Nadu, which has at least 40% of vote share in Tamil Nadu. So that's a very smart move for Kamal Haasan to actually go and start it from Madurai. So here he is sending out a message, I would say, to Rajinikanth saying, look, I'm from Tamil Nadu, that too from south of Tamil Nadu, which is very very, very popular and dominant in Tamil Nadu politics in the assembly. So that is a message that Kamal Haasan wants to send across to his good friend by kickstarting his campaign from Ramnad. So definitely this is going to be a very, very interesting game, I would say, to watch, considering there are many players in Tamil Nadu.
Absolutely, Pramada, very well put there by you. We're going to keep coming back to you for more updates. Shalini, thanks so much for that. We're going to come back to you for more reactions on the ground as well. Now, let's now listen in to the India Today poll predictions on what would happen if Tamil Nadu elections were to be held today.
They've given the huge churn in Tamil Nadu politics and the disillusionment that's creeping in with the functioning of the current AIADMK government. The big question is, if elections are held today, what would happen? Remember, the India Today Karvi Insights opinion poll is the first poll that scientifically maps the impact that Rajnikant's entry would have in Tamil Nadu politics. But this poll was done at a time when Rajnikant had been a Neta only for 2 weeks. So bear that in mind as you see these numbers. This is what the new assembly of Tamil Nadu could look like. We'll deal first with vote share percentages. Karvi projects for India Today that the DMK alliance would bag 34% vote share. The AIADMK alliance likely to bag 26% vote share. This is 15% less than the last election, which means that the AIADMK votes would halve in comparison with the last polls. Rajnikant's new party comes in with 16%. Now, this is not what Rajnikant usually delivers at the box office, but remember, his film hasn't been released in its entirety. He's just announced he's making a political film and he's already got 16% saying he's their favorite. What would the new assembly look like? How do these votes translate into seats? Let's take a quick look at that. India Today and Karvi went out and asked people who would they vote for. And when we translated the vote share percentages we picked up into seats, we found that just at this time, the DMK is in pole position to form the next government in Tamil Nadu. The Stalin-led DMK expected to bag 130 seats. That's 32 seats more than the last elections. AIADMK crashing to 68, which is half the number of seats the party won in the previous assembly elections. Rajnikant's new party picking up 33 seats. Now that's a fair number given that the poll started when Rajnikant had been in politics for 1 week and was completed when he'd been in politics for 2 weeks. So, given that people hardly had their time to see Rajnikant's policies, what he stood for, 33 seats is not a bad beginning. Others expected to pick up 3. Let's now come to the question of who is the favorite candidate to be Chief Minister. Now, on this question, and it's interesting to map how Rajnikant does vis-a-vis O. Pannirselvam, E. Palanisamy and Stalin. So we'll take it up here. The favorite candidate to be Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister by a long margin is Karunanidhi's heir apparent M.K. Stalin. 50% of the respondents in the India Today Karvi poll said they wanted Stalin to be the next Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Rajnikant, interestingly, within a week of his political debut, comes in at number 2. 17% want Rajnikant to be the state's next Chief Minister. There's trouble after that because O. Pannirselvam, despite the fact that he's not Chief Minister, actually has more than double the popularity of E. Palanisamy. 11% want Pannirselvam as Chief Minister, only 5% want Palanisamy as Chief Minister, and that really is a problem. Then there is Kamal Haasan. Kamal Haasan coming in at 4%, but remember, this is a time when Kamal Haasan hasn't fully explained what kind of politics he intends to do and when he intends to join politics. TTV Dinakaran coming in at 3%.
The opinion poll pointing at Rajni's popularity, AIADMK is in denial, says real life is different from real life. Take a look.
Mental block for the people thinking that his movie position, Rajinikanth's position in the films and in politics. So there, from every party there will be fans. They will like to see the film of Rajinikanth, but they may not like to choose him as a chief minister.
Shifting focus, victory in RK Nagar polls has added fuel to TTV Dinakaran's political ambitions, and he will launch a political forum on the birth anniversary of AIADMK founder MGR. Sasikala's nephew has not revealed his political plans, but speculations are rife that he could announce a new party. He has claimed that AIADMK workers are with Sasikala, and his victory in RK Nagar is proof of this. Dinakaran said that he will hold discussions with his political aides and AIADMK supporters today on the future course of action.
He gets little boosted because of the RK Nagar victory for him. Let's go back. In Perudurai by-election, Mr. Vaiko has secured more votes than the DMK. He came almost the second place next to AIADMK in the by-election. That time also there was a zoom that Vaiko is going to take over DMK, something around that. But over a period of time, Vaiko vote bank has been totally marginalized, and DMK has not been affected out of his political entry. So only that type of fate will happen for Mr. Dinakaran.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.